US vinyl sales have been increasing for 14 consecutive years, and more Americans are buying vinyl records than ever before. To help you make the most of your vinyl collection, we've compiled a list of top-tier record players that range in price from $200 to $2,000. Whether you're looking for a rich, warm sound or a USB connection, there is an option for you. Most budget record players are plug-and-play, which means they come with a tonearm, cartridge, and built-in phono stage, making it easy to connect them directly to powered speakers or amplifiers. However, pricier, high-end record players usually offer the option to select a specific arm and cartridge combination, and may require a separate phono preamp. In addition, you can find Bluetooth turntables that allow you to stream vinyl to wireless speakers, and USB turntables that enable you to digitize your vinyl collection by connecting the turntable to your computer. Our experienced review team at Valid Consumer have thoroughly tested all of these record players in dedicated test rooms, comparing each one to its closest rivals in price and type in a controlled environment. We've listed the top 6 turntables and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, validconsumer.com. Number 6. Audio-Technica AT LP60 XBT. With a budget-friendly price, easy assembly, and the convenience of wireless playback, we think that the Audio-Technica AT LP60 XBT could make a fantastic first turntable for any fledgling vinyl enthusiast. Audio-Technica is known for producing high-quality cartridges, and the one used on this vinyl player is no exception. The ATN 3600L conical stylus fits perfectly into the grooves of the record and reveals details in songs you may have never noticed before. In short, it makes your music an absolute joy to listen to. In our testing, we found that there are some minor sacrifices involved in a turntable this affordable. The very light plinth feels rather insubstantial, and while the soundstage delivers that all-important vinyl warmth, it could do with a little more crispness in the higher frequencies. For this reason, we think that the hardcore audiophiles may prefer the sound and look of hi-fi turntables like the $1,700 Cambridge Audio ALVA TT in our list. But if you're looking for something super simple and not too pricey, this one might be your best bet. The inclusion of Bluetooth connectivity does make the AT LP6XBT record player feel like very good value for money. Number 5. Fluence RT81. We think that the Fluence RT81 is an excellent starter turntable. The reason? It's simple to set up and use for newbies, but you can switch out the cartridge to squeeze out more performance later on. You don't need to worry about getting a separate phono preamp either, as there's one built in. But you can turn that off if you want to use a more powerful external preamp instead. We really enjoyed this turntable's sound during testing, but we did encounter a few issues. The Fluence RT81's advertised auto-off feature turns off the platter to prevent excessive needle wear, which is good, but you still have to return the arm to its resting place yourself. You'll also have to manually cue records, which isn't a deal breaker by any means, but may put off anyone looking for a fully automated record player. If that's you, the Denon DP300F is a great choice for those looking for a fully automated record listening experience. Of course, if you want a more high-end performance from the start, take a look at the Pro-Ject Carbon Evo. But as we said in our review, if you want a turntable that just works, looks good, and can be upgraded later, the Fluence RT81 is the turntable for you. Number 4. Sony PS LX310BT. If you're on a tight budget, you can't beat the ease and simplicity of the Sony PS LX310BT. It's a fussy name for a very unfussy record player. Most buyers will be up and running within minutes of removing it from the box. There's a built-in phono stage and pre-fitted cartridge, so this is a bona fide plug-and-play affair. The black plastic casing is perfectly acceptable given the inexpensive sticker price, and the onboard Bluetooth connectivity is a welcome bonus. You can pair 8 Bluetooth devices with the PS LX310BT, and in our tests, using headphones, the connection remains solid at a distance of around 10 meters. And all for $200? You might be suspicious that Sony cut a few corners when it came to sound quality, but amazingly, that's not the case. For the money, this deck offers plenty of oomph, a decent amount of attack, and a ton of fine detail. The $500 Planner 1 provides yet more detail and clarity, but this user-friendly Sony is an enjoyable listen and a cost-effective way to join the vinyl revival. Number 3. Denon DP300F. The Denon DP300F is a gorgeous turntable that sounds just as good as it looks. As you can see from our review, we were really rather taken with it. We said, if all you want is to listen to your records and not have to worry about queuing, premature needle wear or digitizing your records, the Denon DP300F should be at the top of your list. Its features get you listening to your vinyl records as soon as possible, instead of having to fiddle with complicated components and manual queuing. Granted, the included DSN85 cartridge isn't the most accurate, but it nevertheless manages to make your music sound airy and reasonably detailed, and delivers good performance for the price. You'll need to spend a lot more cash to hear much more detail. While the DP300F lacks the USB outputs of some of the best turntables listed here, it's still a great starting turntable for anyone who doesn't want to manually cue their albums or who has a habit of falling asleep while listening to music. The Denon's automatic start-stop feature means your needle won't be worn down at the end of the record, as the arm immediately returns when an album is done. Build quality is decent for an all-plastic record player, but the buttons did feel a little cheap and lacked the tactility of more expensive rivals. That's hardly a deal breaker, we know, but better buttons would have been a nice touch. Pun fully intended. Take a look at the Pro-Ject Carbon Evo at the top of our list for a more refined design and sound, or the Pro-Ject Debut Carbon for another entry-level turntable with slightly better performance. Number 2. Audio-Technica AT-LP120 XBT USB. If imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, Technics and its iconic SL1200 turntable may be feeling mighty flattered by the Audio-Technica AT-LP120 XBT USB. Still, there's more to this record player than simply trying to look like a legend. With a direct drive arrangement, stroboscope and pitch control, the AT-LP120 XBT USB is a good starting point for any budding DJ. But thanks to its integrated switchable phono stage, making it easy to slot into systems of any kind, aptX Bluetooth wireless streaming for uber convenience, and USB output for making digital copies of vinyl to a computer, it's a Swiss Army knife of a record player, and happily, the sound it makes is well up to standard. It's not the most forceful or assertive turntable you'll ever hear, but it extracts plenty of detail, has an easy way with rhythms, and puts some nice emphasis on the mid-range, vocalists in particular. It's the best turntable pick if you want a little bit of everything. Number 1. Pro-Ject Debut Carbon Evo. If you want to enjoy the rich sound of vinyl without losing out on a single scrap of audio information, then check out the Pro-Ject Debut Carbon Evo record player. Pro-Ject's debut range of record players has been refined, upgraded and bumped up in price. But the Debut Carbon Evo is the most refined, upgraded and enjoyable Pro-Ject model we've ever tested, which is why it's our pick for the best turntable you can buy, but it's also the most expensive. Don't let the price put you off if you can afford it and want the best turntable money can buy. In terms of specs, it justifies the price. With a new motor design, automatic speed change, improved performance and ergonomics, a choice of 9 finishes. How about the all-important sound? Fantastic. During our testing, we found that listening to this turntable was extremely enjoyable. We said, it doesn't matter the sort of music you like to listen to, the Debut Carbon Evo laps it up. In every circumstance, it's a detailed and revealing listen, able to focus on the minutiae, even as it describes the complete picture completely convincingly. It's undoubtedly one of the best turntables on the planet. So that wraps up our list of the best turntables. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up. As always, I appreciate that. Let us know in the comments down below which turntable you're going to choose. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please give this video a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.